So Pradeep Raj, can you just guess what I'm going to do now?
So you are going to share the screen about the information you just told now.
Yeah. Hi Umra Fatima. So Umra is from Government Polytechnic Channasandra. So this is the her seniors only created private cloud. So we're all surrounded with our ordinary people with extraordinary skills. We have to just yeah. Now who can guess? Now I'm going to play this video. Let's see if you can anybody can guess what's happening in this video.
Some
And
directional stuff going on,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
to a
No, no,
specific
no. Sham,
spot.
this is not a question for the youngsters, not for the people who have seen the world.
Sir, sir, it is showing the direction which we have to go in.
Wow, look at it. Sham, you're underestimating Malnad hippocampus students. Okay. So, Umra, what's your guess? What's he trying to do? Umra, you're there?
Yes, sir. 1 minute.
Wait, Pradeep, let Umra Akka say something. Yeah, Umra, your time is up. You have to say something. We will correct it if it's not
Yeah.
correct.
I'm not able to understand it properly.
Yeah, I will tell the context. In Hassan, it's a city about 180 kilometers from Bangalore. It's a not so big as Bangalore. Have you heard about Hassan, Umra?
Yes, sir.
Have you heard about the city called Hassan?
Yes, yes. I've heard about the Hassan.
Okay, we have a hospital which is a 1,000 bed hospital, which is a multi-storied government hospital and medical college.
Hmm.
There are at least 20 plus departments, and the villagers who come there, they find it very difficult to reach, let's say, radiology department or CT
Okay.
scan department or a children's specialist. Then the doctors came and asked, can you solve this problem? So, Gnan, now you have to speak. Gnan,
Sir,
he participated and he created this solution in the hackathon, and he came fourth rank. He was judged fourth best solution.
Okay.
Just happened about 2 weeks ago, and doctors really appreciated his work. And 2 days later, he is going to the same hospital and do the same magic in the hospital. Yeah, Gnan, over to you. Just explain what is this.
okay, so guys, this is an AR application.
What is AR?
AR,
Yeah,
AR stands
we
for
don't use any.
augmented reality. Yes, sir. AR stands
Yeah,
for
good.
augmented reality. It means we can edit the reality virtually. Like we can see some things which are not in the actual real world through our mobile phones. So what we tried to do was basically there was a navigation problem in indoor navigation. Basically, if you go to a hospital and after OPD or billing section, uh, if we consider big hospitals, there are multiple buildings, and we have to search for one exact room. Suppose, be it blood bank or X-ray room, we don't know where it is. There will be multiple floors and multiple buildings in the same hospital. So what my application does is you just have to select the room, and it will direct you towards that room in the shortest path. So that's the thing we are trying to build, not only for hospitals. It can be built for all the other indoor navigations also, be it college, be it universities, including outdoor, be it for corporate buildings, hotels. There are many use cases using this.
So where does it help? Who can say? Now let's talk juniors. Pradeep Raj, can you tell us where this will help?
Sir, it helps in
Searching
navigation.
Where? Which navigation? We have GPS, no? We have Google. Open Google Map and you can.
Corporate
in
hospital.
indoor buildings, we can't use the Google Maps to find the room which we are going to. So we use the installation.
Wow, smart boy. Yeah, Umra, you are telling something? Any other use case? Umra,
Yes, sir.
where else this can be used apart from hospital?
Hospitals and corporates and schools, colleges, universities, and all.
Yeah, we can use in airport also, no?
In this busy day-to-day life, it's very useful to save times, and it shows the shortest part.
Yeah. Now, Gnan is going to give free of cost to the hospital in Hassan. This is going to make life of thousands or lakhs of patients who are coming every day throughout the year. So these are kind of solutions which each one of you should create to make our life or this world a better place. So Umra, this is also the team which is doing farm robot.
Yes, yes.
So all the who's who of farm robot is here in this call.
Hello, everyone.
So now let's welcome our new guest, Sandeep. Welcome.
Hello, sir. Hi, everybody.
You can show your video also so that
I am
all the
I switched
new-
on, but due to some reason, yeah,
yeah,
maybe I'm on.
we
I
can see
guess.
you now.
Yeah,
Yes, we can see you.
yeah.
So Sandeep sir is going to take Python session today. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have who else? Tamanna Khan. Is it student or teacher or
Sir, a student.
okay? And what's your name?
Sir, Anam.
Anam. Okay. That's cool. Welcome. Then we have Priya Lakshman. Oh, this is Priyanka. Hi Priyanka. This is another Python teacher for today.
Hello, sir.
Hi. So then we have Pradeep. Yeah. Let's hear from Sandeep. Yeah,
Kiran
Sandeep.
sir, can I just interject for just a few seconds if you don't mind?
Yes, you're most welcome.
Okay, thank you. So I do have to go because I have to go take care of some things. I know you have a Python class that you're going to be coaching, but I think we do need another call, sir,
Yeah, definitely.
to discuss the status of the farm robot.
Yeah.
I know that was our initial goal, but I think with our HODs in attendance, the agenda kind of shifted a little bit, which is a good digression, by the way. So I'm happy about it. But I just want to make sure that we need to have another call, maybe in another early next week, perhaps,
Sure.
or maybe next Saturday, whatever works best.
Yeah.
So we can discuss this, sir.
Perfectly. Thanks a lot, Sham, for
Okay.
being generous with your suggestions, comments, and your time.
Yep,
Thank you,
absolutely.
sir.
Anytime.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Nice meeting you all.
Thank you very much, sir, for your feedback and suggestions. Thanks a lot, sir.
Absolutely. Anytime. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I don't know.
Kiran, sir, thank you, sir. Can we log out?
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Kiran, sir, I will just end the session.
Sure,
Thank you
sir.
very much, sir, for your wonderful feedback, and I'm very grateful for supporting in all the queries that I asked you, sir. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.
We'll meet soon, sir, in my department.
Yeah. I'll be there.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Good night. So, students, Sham uncle had joined from America in Austin, Texas. He's US citizen and he studied in Hassan. Malnad College of Engineering, and he's my classmate. And he's a robotic expert. He's the one who is training all the people here on farm robot, and he will keep coming online. So whoever is going to work on farm robot will keep seeing him. Okay. So Sandeep works for another company in another edtech company we call education technology company based in Bangalore. It's called KidiPi. So he is specializing in teaching Python to the young students like all of you. So today we will also become young. So we will listen to Sandeep. Sandeep, I have made you co-host, and please go
Hmm.
ahead.
Sure. Thank you so much, sir. Hello all. How are you? Like Saturday
Hello.
evening, you are there. I'm very happy to, I'm very excited to teach, coding or Python. Just share my knowledge on Python. So I know you people are like very enthusiastic, etc. But just I have before I present anything, I have one question to ask to all of you. So, what is the recent online purchase that you made? Anything, anything which you have purchased online? Have you purchased anything online recently?
Sir, 75-inch TV.
75-inch TV you purchased from Amazon,
Sir, no, from Flipkart.
from Flipkart. Okay, so whenever
Outfit from Meesho, I guess.
Misho. Okay,
Yeah.
so you ordered outfit from Misho. Okay, so anybody else? Anything that you purchased? Okay,
Headphones, sir.
headphones. Headphones from where?
Amazon.
Amazon. Okay. So, so one from Flipkart. Pradeep purchased a TV from Flipkart, and Fatima purchased an outfit from Meesho, and Satya Prakash, right? Satya Prakash purchased a headphone from, let's say, Amazon, right? So whenever you went for a purchase, etc., you had a lot of suggestions, right? There was a lot of list of items. How did you actually end up in purchasing that particular item? What was that factor which
I
asked you
think
to?
reviews of the people, like they sent the real images and they
Hmm.
gave the review
Hmm.
by giving rating 4 stars and 5 stars and saying about the outfit. So
Okay,
I ended up choosing it, the best one.
you end up choosing the best one. Okay, let's say I have given a 5-star rating. So many people have given 5-star rating for like that particular outfit, which is like 10,000 rupees. Let's say, will we go by that? If it is in
Yes,
the
correct.
if it is in the budget, we will go by that, right? So usually whenever we want to purchase any of the products, right?
It's out of the budget, but it's having good ratings, so you'll purchase it.
Correct, right? Usually we just tend to do that basically. Suppose we want to purchase an item. The same TV can be available at different price ranges, etc. Right? So let's say, have you seen anything like a filter in your purchase? In that particular app. Let it be Amazon, Meesho, or even Flipkart. There'll be some option called as filter, product filter. Have you seen that option? Have you anybody used that filter?
No.
No, sir.
Yes,
No?
sir.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Yes,
Satya
sir.
Prakash has used it. So now, what will you go do it in the filter, basically?
It says which company you want and from which price to which price budget and
Hmm,
how you want means mic should be good or you want with
correct,
mic.
correct. So, do
They
you
will.
want noise cancellation or all those options? It will be like asking you, right? Basically, so you will just go tick all those filters, and then accordingly, it will suggest out of 100 options, it will just compress to some few options, basically, right? That is what it will do. So it will be easy for as a buyer, it will be easy for me to go purchase that particular item, so which is having a good rating. Maybe as you told, you will also search for 5-star products or 4.5-star products, so that kind of filter also will be there. So now how all these things are working, that is what we are going to see today. Okay, how this filtration system in Amazon, or let it be websites whenever you search for, so how it is getting on the first page. So all these kind of things we are going to see using some sorting algorithms. I know, have you learned about bubble sort in the last session with Kiran sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you have learned about
Yes,
bubble
sir.
sort. Okay, so what we will do, I'll present my screen. Just tell me if you are able to see my screen, okay? Just give me a second.
We also have Bhupalan sir.
Yeah, okay.
Good evening,
Hi.
sir. Thanks for joining. Bhupalan sir, you can unmute yourself just to say hi to all of us.
Yeah, hello. Yes, exciting, exciting session. I'm listening in. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Bhupalan is the founder of Kiddie Pie, where Sandeep is also part of it.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Glad that I'm able to listen in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah,
So,
Sandeep, you can see.
yeah. To start with, we'll just understand the sorting mechanisms. Okay, first, I'll not get into boring thing, but it'll be very, very simple to understand and easy to approach. So let's say you have learned about bubble sort, right, in the last session. So bubble sort, let us take an example of a line of people who is having who is like of different heights. Okay, so let's say I want to arrange them. I want to make them stand. Whoever is shorter have to stand towards my left side, and whoever is taller should stand towards my right side. That is what I wanted to do. So in the bubble sort, what will happen if they are standing in a line? So they'll always compare them with the next person. So if the first person is taller than the second person, they will swap their position. The same thing will happen. So they will just check to the next person, and the same thing will happen. And this will happen. Say you're a teacher and you are like making them to stand in a line. So you will first go one time and see whoever is taller, and you will put them in the last, and then you will come back again, and again you will do the same process until you see everybody standing according to the requirement, like shorter to the taller one. So this is what will happen in the bubble sort. So let us see what will happen here. So I'm just taking a price list, product price list. Okay, as you told, I have earphones, I have TV. Maybe I don't have a dress here from Misho, but other than that, we have all the electronic gadgets, right? As you are seeing. So each one of them having like a different prices. Now I want to sort them in smaller to bigger. That is what I want to do. So usually that is what will happen, right? When we put on the filter, lower price to higher price. That is what will happen. So if I just play this, right? See how the sorting will happen. It is always comparing to the next one only. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So it is always comparing to the next one, and it is getting sorted. If you want to replay this, I'll just replay. I'll just show you. See, it is very simple. You see what is having the highest money, which is having highest money. Monitor is having highest money. So whenever we compare, see, it is going, and it is like getting at the end. So whichever is having the highest value is like going to the right side, and whichever is having the lesser value is coming to the left side, basically. So that is what is happening, right? This is so simple, bubble sort. And yes, Pradeep.
Sir, the price which is higher will go at the last.
Hmm.
Sir, is there that will make into ascending order?
Yeah, exactly. Ascending order only. So this sorting and all will happen in ascending order, smaller to bigger.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So now, whenever we just do this, it took some 7 steps. So you remember this. It took some 7 steps to do this. 7 times it went and it just did all this thing. It compared with the next item, next item, next item, and finally we got this ascending order list where 199 being the smallest, 3999 be the biggest one. Now we'll just go and understand a new concept called as quick sort. Okay, so in quick sort, what is going to happen? So I have given something called as pivot, smaller than pivot, bigger than pivot, and all those things. But these are all the terminologies with respect to programming. But if I want to understand in a very simple way, now take the same jumbled up line, okay, in the school where you usually stand, right? Whenever you stand, what if suppose I select one of the random person in that particular line and tell them that okay, now whoever is like shorter than to this person will stand towards right, and whoever is taller than this person will stand towards left. If I tell that way, what will happen? I'm just dividing the entire row into two things, like towards his right side and left side, and I'm just making them smaller. Like smaller people, like shorter people will be in, they can get arranged locally, and then this bigger people can get arranged locally, right? Don't you think so? They'll do that way. So where the whole process will be very simple, right? Instead of I'm just going multiple rounds. So I'm just picking one person and then telling them, okay, shorter than him towards this, like left, and taller than him towards right, something like that, right? It is going to be like very simple, right? So this way, what is going to happen? I'm going to like save the number of steps in my sorting, basically. So why it is very important? So why we are like going to the quick sort? We are learning about bubble sort, etc. Can anyone tell me? So why it is important? Any guesses?
Sir, when they ask us a question to quickly sort out the things which we get, we can't sort out small to be slowly. We have to make it fast and sort out.
Oh, so okay. So you have in a
Hold
way
on.
you have, yeah.
Just wait. I want others also to speak. It is not a tuition class.
Yeah, yeah. So anybody else, can you answer?
Umra, what's your call? Why do you have to learn all this sorting?
Okay, I'll give you one scenario. So since you, just to give some thoughts to you, I'll give one scenario. So you go to Meesho, okay, or you go to any Amazon or Flipkart or whatever it is, okay, and you just go click on that filter, lower to higher kind of filter. You will click, and let us say we are using bubble sort over there, okay, and there are in Meesho or any of these e-commerce sites, right? So how many products you think it will be there? 100,
There will be
200?
thousands and thousands of products recommended to me.
Okay, let's say 10,000 products are there.
Yes.
Or 20,000 products. Easily it will be there, right?
Yes.
Let it be from simple wear to the complex things, bridal wears, etc., jewels. Combining all these things, maybe even a lakh. But for our discussion, we will take 20,000. There are 20,000 products. So now we want to like sort this using bubble sort. How much time it will take? So when you will see all the products list?
Nearly like 10 to 15 minutes, I guess.
15 minutes, huh? So you'll wait holding the mobile for like 10 to 15 minutes and then seeing all this getting sorted. When will it load? When will it load?
No. Actually, it will take less time. Yeah.
Maybe that can be like, can we tell that as seconds? It will not take 10 to 15 seconds. Maybe let it take somewhere like 2 seconds, 3 seconds to sort. Can just imagine it will take so much seconds. But what if suppose we can improve this wait time to a shorter time, so that I can purchase my product much more easily, right?
Yes.
So I can see my, so all of other students also are able to understand like how it is happening. So we are trying to give a user a better experience. Suppose you people, you think like you're a software developer now. So you are writing this code where you try to make this experience very easy for your user.
Yes.
Whoever uses this particular app, they should be able to quickly see the sorted products, and they should make decisions in purchasing it, and you will get the money basically by the end of it, right? You sell the product and you'll make profits, and you can sell more products in a way, right? And through which you're also trying to save energy, you're also trying to increase the revenue,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
So
Yes.
for all these things, keeping in mind, people have developed different sorting algorithms basically. That is why we have to learn all these things. So with this, so let us go see about this quick sort in action. Okay, how it will happen. So you people have seen this bubble sort, right? Now we will see quick sort. So usually a standard thing, what they do, they'll pick the last unit is there, right? They take this as one of the pointer, okay? And so based on this 899, so whichever is less than 899, we are going to like sort it in the front, that is towards the left, and greater than 899, we are going to sort it towards the right. That is what we are going to do. So just observe carefully what is happening. See, this is called as pivot. So did you guys observe this? So what is happening? I'll replay it again, okay? I'll replay it. Carefully see. If you want to replay it twice or thrice also fine, okay, no problem. I'll replay it, but carefully observe what is happening, okay? Observation is the key. See.
Products are being arranged in from the lower price to the highest price.
Okay, so what about others? Thank you, Umra.
So first it is analyzing it, then from taking a point like last point it's taking, then arranging it like which are the smallest, it is being arranged in the front side, and which are the highest are being arranged in the last.
Which is good. Very good. Very good. Any other observations that you made? Any one of you? Maybe I'll play it again.
Sir, count the price fastly, and by the codes we put it sorts out the prices fastly in ascending orders.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Anybody else? Satya Prakash? I could able to see only so many people, but let me just go see the list. Anybody else? Okay, let me play it again. Carefully look at this. Carefully look at this, all of you. Were you able to?
It is also comparing the prices of each product.
Is also comparing the prices of each product. Which is good. All of your observations are correct only. But one thing you are missing. Basically, in this particular thing, right? In the quick sort, as we saw in the bubble sort, it was not comparing to the next to next. Okay. So what happened again? I'm just, now 899 is the pointer. Okay. Whatever is like greater than 899 is like towards the right, and whichever is less than 899 is towards the left basically. Okay. And then even during the left also, whenever it did right, basically see there is like 599, 299 and 199. So here also it picked pivots basically. So it just made a last list as a pivot, and then it was trying to compare between them basically. So whatever I was doing for the entire array, right, entire list, it just divided that into two different halves and one half was working here, another half was working here. So based on that, what happened, instead of doing it for 7 different times, I just did it only in 6 times. You know, that's how our quick sort is working basically. You're understanding? When compared to the bubble sort, quick sort is working a little more faster. Now, just to show you a little more in a detailed way, I thought, I'll just show you this table, quick table basically. So now you are going to see like at what time the quick sort is sorting the thing, and you are going to also compare between bubble sort. Okay. So let us go take a new array. Okay. So this is a new array. Let's say this is some graph. Okay. Like climate change, or it can be a gold rate fluctuation on a daily basis. So you can see such graphs, right? How many of you have seen such graphs in your daily life?
Yeah, I've seen on social media
You
a
have
lot.
seen on social media. Okay, you go to Instagram. Yeah,
Sir,
No, not in the Instagram. I have seen in YouTube.
payment score.
payment code. Okay, that's good. So where else? Where else?
Stock market.
Stock market. Yes, exactly. So now I want to. I have some 40 different items now. So I want to like do some sorting here. So how will this race will happen? Shall we just race between bubble sort and quick sort? So which do you think?
I,
Yeah, which do you think will win?
I guess quick shot.
Of course, the
Quick
name
shot.
itself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so quick sort. So let us start the race. I'm starting the race. See, almost in like, hmm, what was the time here and what was the time here? Was anybody able to capture the time?
Like it literally completed within 30 seconds. Quick sort.
Right?
Yeah.
So it is like within some 2 seconds it did it basically. It's like
Okay.
8,985 milliseconds means 8 second,
Yeah.
8.9 second it is actually. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that is what the bubble sort took basically. But now
Mm.
the quick sort took almost very less time.
Yeah.
So maybe we will just race again. Shall we? With the
Yes.
new array. The new
Yes.
array we will race again. So
Yeah.
maybe this time I want somebody else to note down the proper time of quick sort. Okay. So let's see.
Sandeep, I really appreciate. How did you manage this slow animation?
So yeah, using some AI tools only.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
really intuitive. You can really
Yeah.
understand which is fast and which is slow.
Yeah. Exactly. So now you are able to like understand, right? How fast the quick sort can sort the things mechanism, and bubble sort is like literally it is taking a lot of time to do. And if you see the number of operations that it did, right, within 25 sorting mechanisms, it was able to like sort the entire row. But now it is with the bubble sort, it took 780 steps to do this, which took 25 steps in quick sort. Bubble sort took 780 steps, which is a huge difference, right?
Yes, sir.
Now imagine to your products in Amazon list, how many lakh products it will be. So if it wants to like really like sort everything and do, if you just go with bubble sort, it'll be very tough, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You have to wait for a long time and you have to just do. So now with all these things, we will see in Python how to code it. Shall we see in Python how to code this?
Yes, sir.
So are you all able to understand what is bubble sort and what is quick sort? All of
Yes,
Yes.
you?
sir.
Okay. So can anybody summarize what is bubble sort and what is a quick sort before we move to Python coding? Hello?
Sir, bubble sorting means it it analyzes the prices slowly and give the result. Quick solve means it quickly makes the prices analyze and increase in order.
Hmm. Okay. Which is good. Okay. Good understanding. What about others?
Or, Pradeep, can you also say why is it called bubble?
Why is it called as bubble?
To analyze the prices of
No, how does the bubble?
the
Have you seen the bubble in water or any bubble,
yes sir
soap
I
bubble?
saw I
How
saw.
does it go? How does it go?
Sir, it floats on the water.
No, it floats or it keeps rising to the top.
It rises to the top, I
In
think.
a fish aquarium, you have seen water bubbles
Water
keep
bubbles,
rising to the
right?
top, right? What the air bubbles. So like
Yes,
that,
sir.
which so in this analogy, what is floating to the now it is not top, it is floating to the right. What is floating to the right and what is floating to the left?
So, higher prices are uh, rising to the top, while the lower prices are rising to the left.
Smart boy, very smart.
Mhm.
Now you got it right. Where the word bubble came from.
Yes, sir.
Sir, it is a search algorithm which will sort our products in according to our needs.
Hmm.
Yes,
So it
yes.
is just not only in products, it is in so many different places. For one of the examples that I took is a product listing basically, so that you are able to easily relate. Now, all of you should just go see where and all in your daily life, in your apps, where this kind of sorting is there. So there and all, these kind of sorting mechanisms are placed. You know, okay, so I hope this concept is little clear, right? The sorting concept. Let's
Yes,
go and
sir.
code. Okay, let's go and code. Let me just share my screen. Just a minute. Okay, so in the coding
No, I
also,
think Bhupalan wants to add
yeah.
something. Go ahead, sir.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah. Just a simple curiosity question. See, we have the steps and we have the time. Now, is the time that it takes to sort directly proportional to the steps that it takes?
yes,
Okay. So, so which means we can say that every step in either of the sorting mechanisms, the step consumes the same amount of time and resource from the computer.
correct,
So, okay. So, both time as well as resource consumption is directly proportional to the number of steps.
right.
Okay. Yeah, very good. Yeah, thanks.
Yes, yes. So much more deeper question, which sir asked basically. So I was talking about the time and all those things, right? So you wait for a longer time to get that. So such kind of questions sir asked about even the like current power consumption will also be affected or not. So for sure, if the device should be on, the sorting should happen. So the power also is consumed. So the time you increase, the power is also power consumed also is increasing. So in a way, by bringing this smartness in coding, so we can reduce the power consumption and also reduce the time delay. Basically, that is what sir was asking. Yeah, thanks for that insightful question, sir. Uh, okay, so just I'll stop sharing. I'll start sharing my other screen.
So while Sandeep, you're switching, here is another question for all. How does Google bring the results so fast? When you search something, 1 million results it will bring within fraction of second. What algorithm it might be using and how does it bring it? Anybody? This probably seniors should answer. Umra or Priya? Attempt, no? We will help you to evolve.
I think it will search based on the keywords we used.
Based on what?
It will bring the.
Sir,
I
it
mean,
will search based on keywords, sir.
One by one, one by one.
Sir, I think it uses powerful software to search fastly.
No, there is no powerful. It's all from the first principle only. It is doing something very basic. Tell me, probably Umra or Priyanka, you should be able to tell.
It uses keywords, sir. Keywords.
No.
which are the.
Keywords is what you search, but how does it bring it so fast? How does it know I'm searching for, let's say, whatever phone or whatever cover?
Sir, it will have preloaded database.
No, all those things are fine, but what is the logic it uses?
It uses the prompt that is given.
It uses what?
Prompt that we have given.
It is not the prompt. No, Google doesn't use the prompt. Google is our search engine. It is not AI.
Sir, I think it has many powerful computers work together.
Just Google only and tell me.
It is
How do
trained before to search something.
no. Ask Google only. How does Google search works? Don't ask ChatGPT. Ask Google.
Google bots. It will use the Google bots to give the answer.
What is that?
Find the pages through
No.
the Google bot.
What is a
Which are the
page?
highest match? It will.
No. What is a page?
Sir, rank base, sir.
No. How does it know that I searched for elephant? Why will somebody store elephant in the page?
Sir, it's in the web pages.
Okay.
In the server, it will be stored in the
Sir,
form
the
of pages.
Google gave me fast answers, function powerful computer servers, clever software and pre-sorted data.
Yeah. Anyway, I will give polished answer later. So first over to Sandeep.
Rank brain, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe we will listen the answer from Sir only. Let us be curious about that. But meanwhile, so this sorting kind of mechanisms will also help us in few things over there. So we will just get into what is that, etc. So first, for this, for our problem statement, I'll just not get in very deep into Python, but we will understand the syntax and all those things, okay? Which is very, very much important, okay? Let us now first, try to first give a list, basically, a list of numbers. We'll just go with a small, simple numbers, where the list of numbers can be like, something like this, and then it is like jumbled up, right? So all these numbers are jumbled, and if I want to like print this particular number, so original, list is nothing but, or the array is nothing but. So in Python, if I want to print this particular list, then I'll just simply use print statement. Hello, so you can be on mute. Yeah.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Oh, is my voice is breaking? Is it audible?
It's very clear. It's clear, yeah.
Sir, it is clear.
Okay, okay. So Bhupalan sir is raising hand. So sir, do you want to talk anything? Like,
No, that was a mistake. It has remained from the last time. You can unmute it.
oh,
I mean,
oh,
yeah. Thanks.
sure. Okay, okay, cool. So okay, let me just go and tell. This print is there, right? You might be knowing this from the last previous session. So this is the string that we have, and whenever we want to print a string is nothing but a group of characters. A B C D is a character, right? So if I just bring in all this group of characters together, then I can call this as a normal. In English language we will call it as a word or a sentence, right? So group of words will form a sentence, and group of sentence will be a paragraph, like that. So now here it is called as a string. In programming language it is called as a string. Okay, so if I want to print a string, like, okay, I want to print this is the array, or this is the original array, and then whatever is there, so this is a variable, right? So you all know variable is a small memory location in which I can store some data. So this is the information that I am trying to store here, and then I just I'll quickly print. So in my terminal I'll be able to see that it is getting printed, right? So basically we are going to use this particular list that we have for our quick sort, basically. So that is what we are going to do. Okay, so now we are going to define one thing called as partition, basically. So I'll just explain about function definition and all those things. So because this code is going to be a little bigger, etc. So let me just give you some simple explanation about what I'm going to use. Okay, and then based on that you can understand the whole program very easily. Okay, I just want to define one function, okay, called as greeting. So I just want to greet my name, and then later I want to just print uh, something called as name is equals to input, enter your name, and then I will just call this particular function. So let me explain you the concept of function in a much easier way, so that you can understand this, and then we can just go back to the main code, and then I'll give you a much more detailed explanation. Okay, so basically you go to hotels, right? You go to like Darshini's or anything, so you see different chef to prepare so many different items. Like somebody will be preparing masala dosa, somebody will be in Chinese corner preparing fried rice. So have you observed that? Yes, students. Yes. So what if suppose I ask one person to do all the work? What will happen? Suppose 10
Excuse me,
people.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, can I join back in just 2 minutes?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir.
So what will happen if all this activity will be done by one person?
Sir, there possibilities of like back pain, head pain, or leg pain, and they will have pressure of the work which we given.
Correct. No, so he cannot complete the work on a right time, and he cannot deliver things, right? Basically, so he cannot prepare masala dosa at the same time he cannot cook fried rice also, which is very tough. Correct. So now what we'll do, we will just appoint different people for doing different things, right? Same thing in programming also. If I want to do so many different jobs, then I cannot keep writing the same lines of code again and again. So instead, what we can do, we can just define something like this. Define greeting, something like this. Kind of thing. I can tell means greeting is one of the function. Let's say I want to greet somebody, like you just go to ATM machines, it'll just welcomes you, right? Welcome. Whenever you insert a card, it'll tell welcome your name, or whenever you go to a website, it'll just tell welcome Pradeep or welcome Sandeep, something like that, right? So it'll just tell our name. So how it tells basically. So we cannot keep writing the code again and again for all the users who will be like coming in, right? Instead, we can just appoint one, like we can just appoint one person to do that job basically. So whenever somebody is like coming and telling their name, they can just simply go run this code. So they'll just tell hello their name. That is what we are trying to do. Okay, so function is something where you will write some information which is repeated information, and whenever you want that information to be you know executed, you'll just go call that. That's all. Whenever you call that, that whole set of instructions will be given to you in a very easy way. So that is what it will happen. Okay, so now let us see how it works. So here it's very simple. Just go, I'll enter my name. I'll just enter my name as Sandeep. So it is telling hello Sandeep. Let's say I'll just go enter my name as Umra. So it'll tell welcome Umra. Or I'll just go tell welcome Pradeep. Just tell hello Pradeep. You're able to understand. So what is happening? So I'm not repeating the line of code. Instead, I'll just call this particular name of the function and then simply just tell like suppose in the hotel you will tell, right, for the dosa master like two masala dosa, just you give the input called as two with masala dosa, so they will understand, okay, I have to prepare two masala dosa, something like that. This is name is the input for this particular function. So whenever I call that function greeting, I have to also tell what is that name I'm calling for. Where is that name? That name is there in this variable which I'm asking from the user. You're able to understand, all of you?
Sir, are you sharing your screen right now?
Yes.
Can
Are
you
you not able
see?
to see this? See my
Sir,
screen?
no. No, sir.
You're not able to see my screen, is it?
No, I
I
can
can
see.
see.
Okay.
Full
Maybe
picture I can
you
see.
try to connect with your internet again. Just check your internet connection in case if you're not able to see my screen or listen to my voice. Please check your internet connection.
Sir, can you cut the call and join back?
Yes, pa. Please do that. So this is what the function is. So others you are able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So now let us go understand one more concept, because if you want to do this quick sort, you need few concepts. Okay. Very simple to understand and very easy to execute also. So I'm just, you don't have to worry about, okay, should I just remember all these things? Nothing like that. Just understand what we are trying to do, but later once you practice it, it will be very easy. Okay. Now, let me just, tell something called as loops. So how many of you can understand what is loop is?
Sir, repetition.
Repetition. Okay. So how many times we can repeat it? Repeat some things.
Sir, so many times we can repeat the things.
Okay. So many times we can repeat the things. But in coding, right? So we have two types of repetition. Okay. So one is we know how many times. Once we know how many times we have to repeat, we can just use one particular format. Suppose we don't know how many times to repeat. We know only exact condition when we have to stop. That's when we can just use another one. For example, to all of you, you'll be doing it in daily life. Okay, let's imagine, you know, okay, let's imagine we have a robot at home. Okay, so you are going to instruct a robot to get your food. Okay, how many times you will instruct the robot to get the food in a day?
Sir, three times.
Usually three times. Maybe let's say we also eat a snack. So 3 to 4 times we will instruct the robot to get the food. Correct, no? Okay. Now you're telling 3 times or 4 times we'll instruct the robot to get the food. But now you're also giving one more task to the robot, that you have to feed me. Okay. Whatever the food that it will get, right? It has to feed you. So how many times you are going to tell that it should feed you?
Sir, that also 2 to 3 times.
That's all, just two mouth. That's all.
Sir, sir, 3 to 4 bracketed by how much feedings it have given.
Okay, don't get into so much complexity. Okay, so let me make it more simple. Okay, you sit for a dinner. Now your mom gives you a chapati. Okay, so how many times you take bite? How many bites you take the chapati?
10.
10 bites. Huh? So when will you stop eating? Now?
Sir,
Sir,
when
after the chapatis are finished.
After chapatis are finished, let's say I'll be like continuously giving you all the chapatis, like 10 chapatis, 15 chapatis. I'll give it once. So will you be able to like finish all the chapatis at once?
Sir, no.
So then the condition is wrong, no? So what is that condition that we will put then? So unless my
Give,
stomach, so what we will do?
give me only three dosa.
Hmm.
Only eating three dosa makes my stomach full, so only give three dosas.
So that is what the condition that you will put. So
Yes,
now,
sir.
now a robot will not think like that, no? So it will be like keep cooking and it will be keep giving. But when will you stop eating? So we will stop eating at one of the conditions where when my stomach is filled, that's when I'll stop eating. Correct? Or if you just go to hotel when the plate is empty, that's when we will stop eating. So now there are like two different types of loops are there, right? One you are telling exactly 3 times you are going to like get me a food, but the other cases it is just not three dosas or three things. Maybe that also you can tell. But what if suppose that day your mom cooks very well and you want to have one more dosa extra? So it will not give you then. So that is not the condition, right? So it should satisfy all the different scenarios. So now you just only tell only like 3 times, like only few, like when I fill my stomach, that's when I'll just do it. So to make you understand this better, I'll just quickly tell you for I in range for I in range of, let's say, we'll tell the minimum number is 0 and the maximum number is 10. So I will just print all of these particular numbers basically. So this is a very simple syntax for for loop. So I know exactly how many number of times I'm just telling. So from 0 to 10 you just print all the numbers. That's what I'm trying to tell. So it will print one less than the number basically, one less than the maximum number. So that is what it will do. So somebody is raising hands, I guess. I'll just come. Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, we can add just the button for a robot so that when we press it, start make us to eat, and when we press it again, it stop feeding us.
Exactly, that you can do. But the decision you are only taking, no? You know the condition now. I'm filled. Correct? Don't you think so?
Yes, sir.
So that is the condition, right? Whenever you have a condition, that's when you will stop repeating the loop of taking bites basically. That's a loop only, right? You're like keep eating, eating, eating. That's the same action that you're doing. And the condition that you put is my stomach is filled, and that's when I'll switch it off. Correct? No?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, exactly. You're getting the points. Good. Okay, so now you this is how the for loop will work. Now I'll show you while. No, while loop will work in a different way basically. So while I is like less than 10 or something, I'll just print I, but I cannot just print what is I directly. I is nothing but, say, let's say instead of I, I'll just tell count. Okay, initially I have something called as count. Count is equals to 0. I have something called as 0 chocolates or something like that. I will tell I have to count all the chocolates till it is less than 10 with me. If it is more than 10, I should stop counting. Maybe this count can hold something called as chocolate also. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to count the number of chocolates with me until it is like less than 10. I'll keep counting. Once I cross the 10, I will stop counting. That is what I'm trying to do. Okay. Now you see what will happen. Here I'm putting one condition, but in the previous for loop I didn't put condition, but here I'm putting a condition. That is, if the chocolate is like less than 10, that's what I initially I'll put 0 and then later I'll put plus 1. So now you see how it is going to happen. The results are same, but now my conditions are different. You're able to understand this difference between for and while?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I hope you're also understanding the concept. Do you know the concept of like if conditions? Conditions. Do you know what is if?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now with all these things, now just remember all these concepts now. Okay. Now I'll just quickly show you about quicksort how it is going to happen. Okay. Using all these concepts, we'll see how quicksort is getting executed. So it is a pretty good code. So let us see. So as I told you, I will also take up this sort and I'll keep frequently switching it. Okay. So let us first again look at the, where is it? Let us first again look at the presentation which I showed you, right? We will look at that and then again come back to this so that you can understand it very easily, because I'm using some keywords that you have to keep in mind. Okay, so whenever I play, right, I see something called as pivot, right? Pivot is a point. It's kind of appointing a leader for that particular action. So each time I'll just go set that pivot, and whichever is smaller than that number, I'm trying to arrange it towards my left side, and whichever numbers which is like greater than that particular number, I'm trying to arrange it towards the right side. Okay, so this is the concept, and once I arrange that internally, again there'll be some different list that will happen, a small list that will happen, and I will just go arrange it again in a different way. So now if you just look at the code which I have, right? So let me just present that screen with you now. You're able to see my screen, all of you, the programming screen? Okay, so the initially I'm just telling something called as partition. Means I'm just dividing this whole set of product item was there, right? That whole item I'm just that whole list I'm like splitting that into two different halves. What I'm telling, so whatever the number was in the list, right, at the end of the list, I'm just trying to set that as a pivot, whichever was there in the end of the list. For example, let's say here in this particular list there is something number called as 2. So this 2 I'm setting it as a pivot. Okay, I'm setting it as one leader. So whichever whatever the numbers which is like lesser than 2 will fall in the which side? Numbers less than 2 will fall under a smaller group, right? So it will just fall under left side, which is greater, which will fall under right side basically. You are able to understand this concept?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now you start observing this. So I am just setting one number, and then I am creating one smaller group and telling when I start, okay, I have a start number basically. So that is 8. 8 minus 1 I'll do, 8 plus 1 I'll do, and then so whenever I start that, I have something called as in the list, so whenever I have such a big numbers, like list of numbers, so each of these numbers will have something called as address. Okay, let's say you are in a layout, each house has different house numbers, right? Same way, inside computer's memory, if it has to remember the value 8, it should just go to a particular place and then store that 8, correct? No, otherwise it cannot remember where it is. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So that is how it can actually store the value. So now this is called as indexing. The address is called as indexing, and that is the index number that we are going to get over here. Okay. So whenever we start, we will start, and then for loop we are taking, because we know it is only so many numbers, right? In the Whenever you take a list, it is a defined number of items, that's all. It cannot be like more or it cannot be less. You have like 10 items means only 10 items, 20 means 20, 30 means 30, lakh means lakh, or crore means crore. So only so many items, we know how many items are there. So for that reason we are taking for loop, and we are like comparing between the present number with the pivot number. Let's say in this case I will take 2 as the pivot number, and I will take present number with the pivot number. I'll compare both of it. I'll see if the number which is there 8 is less than 2. Is it less than 2? Yes or no? 8 less than 2? 8 is not less than 2. It is 8 is greater than 2. So now where should that number go? It should just go to the bigger side, right? Don't you think so?
Yes, sir.
It should come to the right of 2.
To the
Now it
right
will,
side.
yeah, now the same thing will keep happening now. So it will just first compare with this 2, and it will compare with 3, it will compare with 1. So then accordingly 3 and 1 and all, 3 will go to the right and 1 will go to the left basically. So then whenever it is like doing all these things, by the end, no, it will form one list basically. So this line is there, right? So this line that you see, it will all swap, and then it will be like keep shifting the numbers. Okay, as we discussed now, it will keep comparing and it will keep shifting the numbers. The house numbers will be same, but the value will be like different. The index will be same, the values will be keep rotating here and there. Okay, and finally it will just settle to one place where pivot will be in center. Left side to it, it will be like according to this particular thing, we will be having 1 and 0 and 2. Then we will have something called as 8, then 7, 10, and all those things numbers. The higher numbers will be 3, 8, and 7, 10 will be on the right side, and the rest of it will be in the left side. You're understanding this till then?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So somebody, Vimala Vasudeva? Yeah.
Sir, timings, sir, to work, it should when it should come from its place and start to do its operation. It need time.
Yeah, that time will be very quick for computers. Okay, it'll be in very minute time. We'll not be even, we cannot even imagine that. It's very small. It's very tiny. It'll do. For explanation, I'm taking a lot of time. That's all, just to make you imagine like how it can happen, etc. But computers, no, they'll do like this within like fraction of seconds. It'll do. That's why we depend so much on computers now, right? Because it can function very fast, it can think very fast, and can do all these operations very quickly. Okay, so let me get into this. Okay, so you understood this line, right? So this is what it will do, and then later we are going to like quickly sort it out. So based on the, see, I want to quickly sort this. So this partition is what I just explained you. Now the same way I'm going to like call this. I told you, right? So once this is sorted, it will have two different lists. One is the smaller list and the one is the bigger list. Bigger numbers and the smaller numbers. So again in that bigger numbers, smaller numbers, they have to like keep swapping, right? So that is what will happen here basically. So it will, I'm calling quick sort two times basically, because it should sort the smaller numbers and it should also start the bigger numbers. So this is for the smaller numbers, which is like left side of the table, like left side of the list, and this is the right side of the list basically. So I'm just calling it two times, because if I don't do this right, I have to write all this code again. This partition, whatever is inside partition, right? This whole code have to write it again. If I don't, if I don't have this as a function. You understood the importance of function now. So function there, I just gave you only one line, that is greeting and print. But now this function has a lot of work to do. It is just not greet. It is like it has to set, and then it should tell which is the smaller numbers, and then it should go compare one by one, one by one, one by one. And once it is compared, it will go sort smaller numbers to the right side, bigger numbers to the left side. So it is doing all these things now. That is what this function is doing. That is the work of this partition function. And now I will call the quick sort to again compare between the start number and the end number and see if I can, quickly partition this again. Whatever the small list that I created, no, it will again go, see, there is a one pivot and smaller number to the right side, bigger number to the left side. So it will just, quickly do that. And then it is repeating on its own. So now you can imagine, even though there are like multiple things, it can do very fast. So that is what this particular quick sort function will do. At the end, what I will do, like a coder, I'll just come, since you imagine you have set up the hotel like this now. Okay, so you have a dosa master, you have Chinese master, everybody as a billing, in the billing counter you just sit, and whenever customers are coming in, what you'll do, you'll just go call, hey, masala dosa 1, or masala dosa 2, masala dosa for seat, or 1 masala dosa, or 1 fried rice for seat, or 1 for parcel. You just, they simply call them and they'll start preparing on their own, right? Don't you think so? It's very easy, right? So that is what is happening in these lines. So you are just simply giving the list. That's all. Here it is a sample list I've given, but this list can be the item list, basically the product pricing or the ratings of the product. It can be anything for that matter. It can be any number for that matter. And then simply you just go call quick sort. Hey, quick sort, you just go sort this number. So I just told you, right? 2 masala dosa. I'm just giving input, like how many masala dosa they have to prepare. Like that, it is like giving what is the number that I have to, or what is the list that I have to sort, and from which to which. What is the number, like what is the amount of data that I have to sort. So that is what the inputs that you will give. And finally, you will print all the numbers. So shall we see how it is sorting now? Are you all eager how this can be get sorted?
Enthusiastic.
Okay, so let's go see. Okay, I'll just go see. Now, did you see how quickly it gave you the result? It took almost like 40 minutes to explain you, right? Within not even a second, it just generated it. You see this? You see this result?
Yes, sir.
0, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 10. It's so quick, right?
Yes.
Is it not fascinating?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, so basically, like, what is the takeaway from this? So programs, when you write, it is not about all these syntax is very important, okay, but important thing that you have to remember is how you are solving a problem. What is that problem that you are solving, and with that a small amount of creativity that you are bringing in, means it is not so great, right? As we speak, we have wrote the code. That is all it is. It is very simple. That way it is much more simpler, and then we are solving a real problem, right? So this is it. It's very easy. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Maybe the coding part you can actually learn better, okay, because we don't have so much of time to explain the whole code.
Yeah.
But in sequence, I've just made you understand between the animation to the actual code. So others.
I have a basic question for the students.
Yes.
So for Pradeep, Umra, anybody can answer this. When we look at these 5 numbers, we can just do it even though we are in 6th standard. It doesn't take more than 10 seconds for us to sort. Why are we giving so many lines of code in Python to do the same task?
Sir, we need to give proper instructions to computer for working.
But computer is smart, no? it should be able to do it in much shorter
Sir,
steps. But
computer is quick. Sir,
So
computer is
we should
quick. Not fast.
am I audible? I am on road.
Still, now you're
Hello.
audible. Now you're audible.
Yeah.
In between, in between, there was some glitch, but you're audible now.
Okay, wonderful. My question is why we have to give so much instructions and we look at the, for example, if I ask you to write a bubble sort or quick sort, it's very difficult. Now, why are we learning so much to give simple tasks done by the computer? Why are we spending last 2 hours? We are spending to teach you how to sort using Python. It seems to be very longer route.
sir, we have to give the instruction and numbers which we have to sort for the computer because it does not understand we should increase we should arrange in increased orders or decreasing order.
Yeah, got it. But now, a simple task itself is taking, even if it takes 20 lines of code. Imagine if we have to create a full-fledged robot to go in the road. Is it not
Because
very
it's fast
complex?
to save the time.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, there is another interesting concept called reuse. Can you tell what do you understand by reuse?
Sir, I'm not audible actually. Can you repeat?
So there is an interesting concept called reuse.
Yeah.
So what is reuse?
Basically means something to use something again.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the advantage in programming world. You can do it for one purpose, but wherever you think it's applicable in another purpose, you can simply reuse it without having to reinvent the wheel. Means you can just call it. It doesn't take even more than a second for you to call it.
Yeah, got it, sir. Got it.
So that's the advantage. Even though, yes, individually, first time somebody will take a lot of time. For example, today, even in Python world, we can just call the function called bubble sort or quick sort without you having to code every time. Yes, Sandeep, over to you. Sorry for barging in.
No, no problem, sir. So, thanks for that insight. So, basically, the question is one thing is reuse, but with the smaller numbers, as sir told, for us, it is going to take like only like 10 seconds or 20 seconds. That's all. Even we have 20 numbers or something like that. Imagine I give you an example of a product list of Amazon, product list of Meesho. There are like so much of data, right? If you want to like process the data, so like this kind of logic is required. So as sir told, reuse, they reused it. Maybe the coder who is working in Amazon, he used this particular sorting, and coder who is working in Misho again use the same sorting only. So the code is same, the concept is same, but the use cases differs. So that is what it is. So with this, yeah, I hope you understood about how the concept got turned into a code, and code is also like working the way that we wanted, right? Yes, sir. So anybody has any doubt here? Anything that you want to share?
Sir, what is reuse?
Reuse means you get suppose you just go to purchase vegetables. Okay, so they give you a plastic bag, correct?
Yes, sir.
Will you just throw it like that, or will you repurpose it, or will you reuse it again?
So reuse it again.
So what do you mean by reuse now?
Sir, doing process with same thing again and again.
Correct, no? So if you just write this code, the like quicksort code, as I told you, if you write this as a programmer, somebody else can also use it, right? Maybe elsewhere when it is required.
Yes, sir.
So that is what the reuse is. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I understood.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yeah. Over to you, Kiran sir.
Yeah. Now,
Thank you.
so today you learned, let's say, bubble sort and quick sort. So now, like this, let's ask Priya. Priya, you're still there? Priyanka?
Yes, sir.
Priyanka, tell how many such things you had to learn in Python by the time. By the way, Priyanka, briefly tell about your education background.
I completed my MCA now.
Yeah, you had to tell because they're all sixth and seventh standard students. They don't know what is MCA and BCA.
Oh, yeah, okay, okay. It's a master of computer application. In this, we learn how to build real applications. Like we learn the concepts like computer vision, AI, ML, neural network. You heard about the artificial intelligence? I know. Hello, sir, am I audible?
Yeah, Pradeep, Umra, you can
Yeah.
answer.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Priyanka, go ahead.
So in this, we will learn. In that course, we will learn how to build the models, AI models in real.
So,
Sir, we learn to build a models, put the codes for them, and how to run them with wires and codes like that.
So I didn't get him. Adip,
so
Yes, ma'am.
you, Pradeep, you have to repeat your question. So while Pradeep comes, yeah, Pradeep, go ahead. Ask your question again.
Like how, ma'am, how do we we run the AI models with codes or with wiring?
yes,
Yeah,
we need code to run the AI models, but not in your system. To train the model, we will use the code.
yeah, don't worry about AI. Yes, simple answer is we will use software only, not the wire. But we will slowly go there, Pradeep. First, let's
Yes, sir.
understand how the computer is working with this simple sorting logic. So now, question to Priyanka. Priyanka, how many years ago you learned bubble sort?
3 years ago,
Yeah, 3 years ago
in
you
my
learned bubble
bachelor's.
sort.
Hmm.
So you thought this was easy first time, and you felt good after learning it. Afterwards, before you, how easy or difficult to create a larger project once you learn a bubble sort, and how long it takes before you are able to independently complete one full project.
So in that time, we need to write the whole code, but now we are using the library.
Yeah, yeah, let it be. Yeah, let me decipher for the benefit of the youngsters who are learning. So, in any project, there will be something called what you see on the screen in an app, the buttons on the screen. That's called the UI layer. That's the user interface layer,
Hmm.
where the user will interact with the computer.
Hmm.
All of you know what is the input output device, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
That you will learn in first
Yes,
standard, second standard. So we have screen, or it could be touch screen. We'll have mouse and we'll have keyboard. So user, end user, be the student or be the parents, they will use any of these things which are visible. That's called That's why it's called user interface. That's where user interfaces with the computer. Now there is a layer where as soon as you type something, it computer has to check whether you have typed it correctly or not. That is the validation layer. Otherwise, what happens if you simply type some junk or something which is incorrect, or you mistyped it? You thought you typed A or B, then you typed A or C. So then it has to validate. Then there is something called the business logic layer, and there is something called database layer. Can you just repeat what I just said? Or three layers I said. Can one of you repeat the three layers I said? What is the one which user interfaces? Hope I'm audible. We'll just complete. I'll just summarize in next 5 minutes. If you can answer these three layers, because this will you will have to learn all these three layers. I'll tell you why.
Sir, can you repeat?
So there are three layers because what we learned this bubble sort that typically runs behind the scenes. That is not part of the user interface. That runs in the middle tier, what we call middle layer. That's where typically it happens in the business logic layer. That need not have to run in the front end. Okay, then there is a database where all these, for example, Sandeep sir said the Amazon, all the information what you see is stored in database. The catalogs and the prices and the discount, everything is stored in the database. The program brings and shows it on the UI layer. That's called user interface layer. So don't worry too much about it. We will learn in depth into this, because once you learn this, slowly we will also show you how to create a website, how to create using HTML. Have you heard of a HTML?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
we,
Wonderful.
sir, we have that.
Sir, we have in our HTML typing program.
Very good. So that is typically HTML is used for user interface. Okay.
Sir, we
Then
have sir, we have used HTML and that CSS.
very good. So what is the full form of CSS? Cascading style sheet. Since
Cascade style sheet.
it is used to store the values of the fonts, colors, etc. Because they need not have to be stored every time. It is stored once and it is shared across all the screens. Don't worry. So what you learned today is just the tip of iceberg or a drop in the ocean about bubble sort and quick sort. We are introducing you through this to what is another concept called algorithm. Have you heard about the term algorithm?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What do you understand? What is an algorithm? For example, can you tell me the algorithm to go to your school from your house?
From my house to go to school, first we have to take the right turn, straight and turn left. There we
Do
get
you
our
how do
school.
you go? Do you walk or do you go by car or do you go by scooter, a bike, or somebody drops you, school bus?
Auto, auto.
Okay, okay. So like this, it's a set of instructions to guide somebody. How do you reach your school from your home? Okay. So then you, if there are multiple ways, that's all comes under algorithm. What happens if the road is
Sir, you are not audible, sir. Your voice is.
But your voice is glitching.
Closed for some computer to do a thing of our choice. So whatever we need us to do, we slowly introducing you to. So is it too complex or is that okay? Because we typically this is not the way it is taught for in the middle school. We intentionally brought the higher order thinking here. Did you
It's
was it easy or was it
your
difficult?
voice glitching.
My voice is breaking, is it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No, was it easy to understand or because intentionally we have brought slightly difficult things for you to see and understand?
It was understandable, so we understood it.
Wonderful. Then we will continue with similar, slightly difficult topics
Yes, sir.
because later we will also introduce to Internet of Things, where in the first class which I had done a magic show with an LED. That also will introduce so that you will see how easy to control things using Python code. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, just doing magic with the numbers will be boring.
Yes, actually.
So that's why we will introduce things. What is a thing? Any idea? Just 2 more minutes we'll spend and close it at 8:30.
Sir, HTML.
No, no, no. There is a word called Internet of Things. Probably, Umra, you should be able to answer this.
Sir, Internet of Things.
In Internet of Things, have you heard about the word Internet of Things?
No, actually, I'm not familiar with the topic.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
let me explain to all. All of you know Internet. Thing
Yes.
is nothing but, let's say, mobile is also a thing, computer is also a thing. A, let's say, a CCTV camera is also a thing.
Yes.
Now, all of these things needs to be connected. How do you connect? Either you can connect through wire
Or
or you
Internet.
can connect through internet or Wi-Fi at home.
Yeah.
Internet means it will go to the world. For
Yes.
example, I can access from America also. That means there is no wire there. It will come through internet. Means it can come through satellite or it can come
Wi-Fi.
through telephone, Wi-Fi, anything. So if it comes through internet and all these things, usually nowadays even fridge, washing machine, all those things will be connected. Even say, traffic cameras. So
Maybe, sir, what he wants to tell you is, so in Internet of Things, the things will stand for the objects that we connect to, basically, right? So let it be our cameras. How many of you have seen? How many of you are there in cities like Bangalore, etc.?
Yeah, Bangalore.
So yeah, Bangalore.
Sir, Asan.
Hassan. Okay. So in Hassan also some of the cameras can detect faces. Like say let's say in supermarkets that can detect faces, etc. And in Bangalore, we have a traffic fine challenge system basically. Okay, so whenever people cross the red light, whenever it is red in the signals, so the camera will capture an image and it will send it to the police, and then police will fine us basically. And all the system are automated, but I'm just trying to explain you a little on that. So at the end there is a camera, right? That is called as thing, and this camera is connected to internet. That's why it is called as Internet of Things. So sir was telling you that he will explain you more about, he will also introduce about all this Internet of Things, etc. And he will also show you about how you can actually use Python code to actually see something working on real time. Let's say you have temperature, okay, temperature sensor. You can keep collecting the data of the temperature and then store it in one place through internet. So like how you see Google weather monitoring or alert system, something similar to that is what we can build. So such kind of projects now you can do. We can build so many different uh, use cases using that Internet of Things. So that's what sir was telling you.
Sir, that traffic light camera will capture face or the that bike's number
Number
plate.
plate. Yeah, it will just capture the bike's number plate. It will read the bike's number plate, and it will keep observing if that particular vehicle is crossing the signal when it is red. So in that scenario, it will immediately capture the vehicle through image processing. There is some concept of number recognition. Okay, so it will just go recognize that numbers which is there on the number plate. It can be both text, no, both alphabets and numbers, right? Basically it is a combination of that ka 02 something like that kind of combination, right? So it will capture that, and then it'll just go to the database servers telling, right, where all the information of all the vehicles will be there in the RTO. So it'll just go check all the number plates, whichever number plate matches with this name, it will go see the address of that particular person, and it will also just tell what is the violation that he has committed. Is it signal jumping,
Yes,
or
sir.
going without a helmet, or parking in the no parking zone, or parking in the public place, something like that kind of violation it will capture, and then it will send it to that particular person's address when we will receive that as a post. Yes.
Sir,
Yeah,
how it
so Pradeep, yeah, how it.
sir, how it can catch that guy who have broken the traffic rules?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you, right? So basically, whenever we register a vehicle, we will have to give the address, right? Our address we have to give. So that number plate means there will be one person who is a owner, correct? No, for that vehicle. So it will
Yes, sir.
the challan will get issued to that particular owner. That's all. Say you are owning the vehicle, and it will get it to your name, and you will receive the challan to your house.
Sir, can I tell you a point about Maharashtra?
Sorry.
Sir, can I tell you one story about Maharashtra fines, traffic fines?
Okay, you want to share something on Maharashtra traffic fines?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
So, in Maharashtra, they invented something like they put a traffic camera and the screens which are connected to traffic camera, they break the traffic rule. It will show the plate number and it will show the challan how much it have and the money to pay.
Okay, that's good, right? So it is also working similarly what is working in Bangalore. Yes, Priya.
Sir, Kiran sir has texted to end the session. He is on the road. He is not able to hear anything.
Oh, okay, okay, fine then. Yeah, I guess
Okay, sir.
people.
Thanks.
Yeah, you people understood about today's session, and it was wonderful, interacting with you all. I hope the sorting mechanism you are able to understand, and the concepts that were shared also. So hope the learning continues the same way. We'll meet
Thank
again.
you. Thank you so much for your
Very,
time, sir.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Bye bye. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye.